My boys, you read the title. You're aware that I don't like this game, and maybe you clicked on this video fueled by an unyielding rage with a burning desire to tell me to keep myself safe in the comments. Or maybe you feel the same way, and you're looking for someone to relate to. I mean, that's why I'm making this video. I paid $99 to play Sparking Zero 3 days early, which maybe I'm a schmuck for that, because I very well could have just waited 3 days and got it for $70. But I couldn't do that. I love Dragon Ball. This shit is in my veins. So $99 was worth it for me, because from its initial teaser, I have been hyped for this game. Playing Budokai Tenkaichi on your Wii is just a canon event for every Dragon Ball kid growing up in the 2000s. So when I saw what was basically Budokai Tenkaichi 4, man, I was sold. And the more we saw about this game, oh my god, it just kept getting better. 182 characters, destroyable environments, unique dialogue interactions, movesets built around actual callbacks, and the what-if scenarios that let you reshape Dragon Ball's story. Mwah! Chef's kiss, all of it. Them boys at Bandai Namco filled this game to the brim with love, and it really does show. Even the marketing team had fun. I mean, it was hilarious watching Bandai Namco taking down Edgar's stream multiple times across multiple accounts, and then finally giving their blessing when the game officially launched. I bought Sparking Zero on Steam, and I was antsy to play. I hated that Steam didn't allow pre-downloading, but it was actually fine, because the game was only 29 gigabytes. Which maybe I'm just used to 500 gigabyte Call of Duty downloads, but to put this much game in just 29 gigs, that deserves some big props. Now, I've done nothing but sing this game's praises so far, which isn't really in line with what I titled this video. Because yeah, my initial impressions are kinda meh. I just didn't have the experience that I thought I would have had with this game. Dare I say, I'm even just a little disappointed. Now, as I'm recording this video, the game hasn't even been out for 24 hours. So if you want an in-depth reason on why this game is objectively bad, well, that's not going to happen, because the game isn't bad. Sure, there are rough edges, but there really isn't anything that warrants a genuine distaste for the game. Because mind you, it's still in early access. I'm positive that the issues people have, like with the clunky menus or janky movement, will be patched by the end of the month. But will I be playing this game in a month's time? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird because on one hand, I am in love with this game. As a Dragon Ball fan, it is so satisfying to see pretty much every character in the series be included and accurately depicted. But on the other hand, I'm already kind of bored. Sparking Zero's gameplay just isn't doing it for me. Personally, I just didn't really feel my expectations being lived up to when the controller was in my hands. Episode mode is very intriguing because of the choices you can make, and the chance to see interactions play out in a different way from the canon story is a lot of fun. Like Vegeta and Trunks packing up Cell is sick, and these AI battles can also just be ruthless. But it's actually nice to struggle in battles, and I honestly feel so good knowing other people also struggled with Grade 8 Vegeta. But it does feel like episode mode can drag at times because you're going to be sitting through the same Dragon Ball story beats that you've been aware of since grade school. Although, if you're playing Sparking Zero and are going to judge it solely on its story mode, don't do that. Just don't do that. Sparking Zero's bread and butter is with the PvP. Playing this game with a friend is what it exists for. This game will have older brothers dunking on their little brothers and will inspire a whole new generation of Evo champions. Sparking Zero is definitely the beef squasher shit talking arena fighting game of the millennium, but it's just not for me, and that's okay. My boys, I don't think Sparking Zero is bad. I think I'm bad. I loved the Budokai Tenkaichi games growing up. I even loved Raging Blast. I mean, 3D arena anime fighting games are some of the most pure forms of fun in gaming. My fondest childhood memories are me getting absolutely dogged on for months at a time by my older brothers in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Raging Blast 2. So as I grew up, I made it my mission to get good, which culminated into me playing a lot of fighting games. And I think I've cooked my brain like an egg on a skillet. I have probably put full-on years of my life into Smash Bros. I love Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom, and oh my god, when Dragon Ball FighterZ came out and made a competitive 2D fighter where Yamcha was actually viable, I was so happy. I bought it on Xbox and got all the DLC. I bought it on Switch and got all the DLC again. And I bought it on Steam and again got all the DLC. Matches in that game genuinely make my heart race and look fresh out of the anime at times. But in my grind to pursue virginity, I lost my love for 3D arena fighters. I just favor 2D more. And before you say, well, asshole, what did you expect buying the 3D arena fighter game? Let me say that I got exactly what I wanted. Look, Sparking Zero may not scratch the itch that a game like FighterZ does for me. I may not feel a competitive urge when playing, and maybe it's not a game I'm gonna want to play every single day. But that doesn't really matter, because the game is still fun. Sparking Zero is a monumental game for Dragon Ball fans, and the amount of love that Bandai Namco poured into this game feels tangible. Playing this game, it just makes me happy. It's like chicken noodle soup for the soul. The opening scene of Goku and Vegeta fighting alongside their sons with the super opening, oh my god, that's perfection. There's just so much to admire in Sparking Zero as a Dragon Ball fan that I don't even care about my trivial views on the gameplay, because I'm still gonna play it. Every game doesn't need to be objectively good or objectively bad. It's okay just to have fun with the game. Letting go of bias and preconceived notions, it makes you feel young again. I don't care that the movement might feel janky. I don't care that the menus are clunky. I don't care that episode mode can feel like a slideshow at times. I care that, man, I'm playing as Yajirobe against my boy playing as Mr. Satan, and we're both just enjoying what it means to be a fan of both video games and Dragon Ball. Because that's what it's all about. Thank you all so much for watching if you made it this far. I kind of just wanted to voice my own opinions on the game because I am seeing a lot of people really enjoy it, and I'm also seeing a smaller group of people who definitely feel a little let down. And, you know, I relate to both, so I just kind of wanted to talk about it. But my boys, that's all I got for today. So please, as always, take care of yourselves.